Mario Deane died under very difficult circumstances in the Montego Bay lockup. I call the circumstances difficult because he was an unarmed prisoner, apparently for a very trivial narcotics offense, who was beaten to death by what appears to be law enforcement officers. And that is the type of incident which has given the Jamaican Constabulary Force a black eye for the last 15 to 20 years. The Jamaican justice system has needed a significant overhaul for a long time. And this incident has focused or placed societal focus on the problems that are associated with criminal justice in Jamaica. Now, in Jamaica, we do not have laws that will require that an individual sees a judge within 24 hours of detention. We do not have laws that force the police to comprehensively advise a defendant of all of his rights upon the incident of arrest. We do not have laws that prevent the police or that explain to the police precisely the amount of force that they are able to use when an individual is already in custody. These are the kinds of changes which we need drastically in our justice system, and these changes will prevent a Mario Deane incident from reoccurring. But the Mario Deane killing is a terrible blot on the human rights situation in Jamaica and in the Commonwealth Caribbean as a whole. Well, I think it puts us in the dark depths of authoritarian regimes. Jamaica is a parliamentary democracy that has free and fair elections, but the type of incidents that are associated with our police suggest that we're very similar to the authoritarian killings that occurred in places like military junta-run Chile and military junta-run Bolivia during the 40s and 50s, and the junta in Argentina and the desaparecidos, individuals who would be either beaten, kidnapped, or tortured when they were arrested without being charged. These are the kinds of regimes that Jamaica's treatment of Mario Deane makes it compared to. And it is very unfortunate that a parliamentary democracy with a proud history of liberalism and human rights should suddenly be within the classification of authoritarian regime without human rights. Well, it's sad, but if you drive from the airport to your hotel, you pass several police on the road. And many of the police that you pass on the road seem to have high or complicated looking or long guns with which seem to be very powerful. I'm not a gun expert, but I know a lethal long gun when I see one. And the Jamaican police seem to have a lot of those lethal long guns. Those are the kinds of things that people associate with a police state. When you have at every corner in your urban areas, police having to exhibit long guns to keep the populace in order.